Hi, everybody. It is Patrick, and I am here today to respond to some of the emails I've already received from many of you explaining problems you're having with the course. Okay. First of all, thank you for responding so quickly. My hope is that I can get you back on track. I want you to succeed in this class. I want you to do very well. But let's see what some of these barriers are, and let's talk about them. Let's talk about solutions. So far, the most common barriers to success that you folks have been emailing me about are having little time or other responsibilities, having limited access to technology, you're being confused by due dates, and comp class is just the devil, apparently. So let's look at the first one. Limited time or other responsibilities. Some of you have moved or are in the process of moving. Some of you have families. Some of you have jobs. Some of you have families and jobs. Some of you have more than 2 online courses. That's a lot of stuff. These are real problems or challenges. Having a family isn't necessarily a problem. Certainly having a job isn't necessarily a problem, but these are real barriers to people succeeding in college. That's why mostly colleges are filled with traditional students who are fresh out of high school, they're there full time. The part-time adult student, it's hard. It's a very hard road to go. So, what are some potential solutions to this? Can you carve out time every single day to do some schoolwork? Okay. Can you carve out an hour? Dare we say 2 hours? Maybe an hour in the morning, an hour at night. Can a spouse, a partner, or a parent help you find time to work during the day? Not late at night when you're going to pass out. Not all of you can stay up till 2 in the morning. And if you do, your work isn't that good. I've been where you are. That work from midnight to 2 a.m. is typically terrible. Also, the idea that you can work full-time and be a partner or a parent and perform incredibly well in more than one online class or more than, say, 2 or 3 classes in a semester is dangerous. Yeah, you can pass. Absolutely, you can probably pass most classes. But are you doing really well? Are you getting as much out of it as you should? Are you getting as much out of it as you deserve to? You deserve to really soak in the ideas you're getting in every class and not just barely get by. You're human. You're not Superman. Okay. A solution might be, if you got a full course load and a bunch of family responsibilities and a job, if you've got other courses, maybe you drop a course. Maybe you just got to drop a course and keep mine because it's the best. Or is this the right semester to be taking my class? Because English 120 online is a lot of work. It doesn't seem like it sometimes, but it is. So think about, if you can't get help, can you drop another course, or do you need to drop this one and just start over? Okay. Limited access to technology. Your computer broke, you have limited internet access. Computers break, I know. It's awful. We've all seen the blue screen of death. We've all had computers just stop working. Can you borrow one? Can you borrow one on occasion from a sibling, from your parents, from a friend that trusts you with their technology? Limited internet access. That happens. So get your computer fixed if you can't borrow it from someone else, if you can't borrow a computer from someone else. Go do work in the campus library. There are tons of computers there. And if there's an entire row of computers being used by, knuckleheads watching Nicki Minaj videos or MMA fights, just tell a librarian to kick one of them off and they'll get you on. Okay? Or do work at a public library closer to your home. Typically, they have tons of computers. Okay? And if they don't, find another one close to your house. You know, what's the next town over? What's their computer situation like? Okay. Confused by due dates. Due dates posted on the assignment sheets and in the announcements are different than those in the syllabus. In comp class, or not Comcast, comp class, watch this. Blackboard kept telling me that essay one was due on September 9th, and it threw y'all off. Okay? Understandable. Due dates change. All right? So you always go with the due date posted on the assignment sheet or in the announcements. So if I've had to move something back, then that's the date you want to go for. Okay. So always go by the due dates in the assignment sheets. The due dates on the vast majority of syllabi, particularly for English courses, humanities courses, history courses, philosophy, stuff like that, not hard math, not hard science, they're pretty flexible because they are, and we're just cooler than math and science profs. Sorry about the September 9 debacle. I can't even get that thing removed off a Blackboard for some reason, so I apologize for that. But when in doubt, ask me. Just ask me. I love hearing from you guys. I say that and I mean it. Okay. Barrier 4, comp class. Some of you haven't bought the Bedford Researcher. When you buy the Bedford Researcher, you get an access code. That access code takes you to your comp class. Okay. Some of you just haven't logged on. Some of you are working on comp class but are confused by it. Some of you find comp class confusing or boring. I get it. Okay? Here's the thing. You gotta buy the book. Go buy the gosh darn book now. Just do it. Just do it. You have to. Start working on comp class. You have to. Just start. If something in comp class is confusing, ask me for help. If you're bored, I need to know which specific sections are boring. Maybe they're boring for a reason. Maybe they're boring because they're not that clear. And then maybe I can jazz it up or explain it for you. But you got to start. You just have to start. If you have specific questions about comp class, come to me. I can log on with you and we can work through it together. I'm happy to do that. Solutions to all of these barriers. Again, for the 9,000th time, communicate with me. I want you to succeed. I want you to learn. I want you to be engaged. I want you to have fun in the class. I love teaching 120. Use both emails to get a hold of me. jvogelpool@napavalley.edu, patrick.vogelpool@gmail.com. I'd give you my phone number, but every time a student calls me now, my baby is sleeping on me. So it's just bad for it. Then you don't get any good information out of me because there's an 11-month-old screaming on the phone, okay? And that's a problem for both of us. The Gmail account I respond to super fast. Super, super, super fast. And that's it, folks. So please keep those comments coming. If you haven't emailed me with your problems with this class, please keep them coming. And please ask me for help. Okay. Thanks. Goodbye.